Hey everyone, a lot of people give tips to beginner runners or amateur runners or elite runners, but there's not really anything there for all runners in general. Here are a few tips you can use even if you're a complete newbie or you've been running for a few years. Tip number 1, run slow. I can't really stress this enough. I see so many runners who just run their easy runs way too fast and they're complaining the next day that they're too achy, they're too sore, they can't fit another run in. They may do a recovery run the day before a speed session and their legs are aching. You probably won't hit the times that you want to on the speed sessions if you run too hard the day before. So just run a little bit slower. Run your recovery runs about 1 minute per mile or 1 minute per k slower. Your body will thank you for it. I'm a big fan of Phil Maffetone and his MAF testing. I'll put a link below in the description. It's basically a 3-mile test to see what your maximal aerobic function heart rate is, and if you train through that for 6 weeks, you'll see a benefit on your lower end of your paces rather than trying to always fight for speed all the time. So for example, say you're a 7-minute mile runner for when you're doing a recovery run, you'll probably find that your recovery run will be 30 seconds per mile quicker. So if you can train slower to race faster, then it just seems like a no-brainer. Number 2, incorporate strength training. One thing that I completely neglected when I was in my first few years of running is not doing any strength or mobility training. This was until I met James Dunn from Kinetic Revolution. I started out his 30-day challenge. I'll put a link in the description to that too. It just gave me a little bit of an introduction to what strength and what mobility training that I needed to make sure I could run strong, run without injury, make sure my body's symmetrical. I found that doing it for like the 30-day challenge, my niggles ironed out, I was becoming less injured. As you're doing the exercises, over the coming days you'll feel a lot stronger, and not to mention you'll feel more freer when you run, especially in your hip. I would definitely use this challenge as a base as such to properly start strength and conditioning training like plyometrics, weight training. Number 3, get yourself a regular sports massage. I know people say that it is such a costly thing, but if you're serious about your running, try and get a sports massage once or twice a month just to iron out any niggles that you may have. It costs about the same as a few pints at the pub, so just ditch the pints and get a massage. Your body will thank you for it, and I guarantee you'll ache less. Benefits of sports massage definitely outweigh the cost. You feel more relaxed, maybe not during the massage, it hurts like hell, but it's definitely worth it. Your muscles will feel less tense, more loose. You have a higher range of mobility and increased blood flow to the muscles, so more oxygen's getting to the muscles. If you've got a big race coming up, book in a sports massage just for that race, or just get it regularly. I mean, why wouldn't you want increased blood flow and more oxygen to your muscles? It's like gas gold to us runners. Number 4, consistency. It is true what they say to all us runners, consistency is key. Your body needs to be progressively overloaded each time that you run. So consistently build up the mileage, bring it back down a bit to have that recovery week. If not, your body will go into a reversibility state. So if you, 1 week you train and do 20 miles a week, the next you do 4 miles. That week that you only do 4 miles of running, your body's like, okay, he's only done 4 miles this week. There's no need to adapt. There's no need to make my muscles faster, stronger, so you'll just become dormant. Build a solid plan, progress your mileage smartly, don't be inconsistent. Number 5, join a running club if you haven't already. This is my number 1 tip, and I can't believe I didn't do this sooner. I joined a running club because of my GCSEs exams, getting stressed out, wanting to run just to see what it was like. I did start off just running up and down my block about 20 times, so I just thought, hang on, why don't I just go to a running club and see how I get on? Everyone at the running club made me realise that you shouldn't use running to de-stress. You should just enjoy it, have a little bit of fun. I mean, to start with, I was running just to stop thinking about all the exams, but then it turned into something more. The majority of running clubs will meet 2 to 3 times a week. So once on a Tuesday, it'll be a structured speed session from a coach. They'll cater it to all abilities that turn up. Normally a running club will split up into different groups, so there'll be a slower running group, there'll be a medium pace group, and then there'll be a faster. On a Thursday, they'll normally meet for a longer run, just a social run. It can range from 3 miles to 8 miles depending on your speed, your pace. And also some clubs meet on a Sunday, meet up for their Sunday long run. So you're getting 3 structured sessions per week. It's a no-brainer to join a club. It's nothing worse than doing your speed session by yourself or the longer mileage by yourself. You might as well run with other people. You get a social element out of it, you'll be more motivated to get out the front door. I've made so many friends through the running club. We've travelled to races together. Most clubs have book out a minibus and you all travel down there together at silly o'clock in the morning. There's such a big team element with a running club. You, without a doubt, when you go to a race, there's going to be someone from your club there who you can interact with, talk about what you're going to do during the race tactics, or just general chit chat. Not to mention the feeling of putting on a club racing vest and feeling proud to represent them. So that's that, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to press the like button and the subscribe button. Make sure you comment. I'd love to hear your running tips for any runners out there. I'd love to know where you're from, your running background, what are your goals for this year. Just put a little comment in below and I'll get back to you. Speak soon, everyone. See ya!